anyone here? What did you find? You are listening to Supernatural Confessions.
Make some noise, everybody! That's right, you are tuning in live, Friday Night Live with me, your Prince of Paranormal, your host Eugene Tay, along with my guest star today, Master Chee.
Hello.
You guys have asked for this, we brought him on, and we can't wait to find out all the stories that he has to share. And also, ladies and gentlemen, those who are watching it live, it's raining and pouring outside today. Sure, confirm a lot of mood. Let us know your comments, questions that you want to ask. Chris Lim, I've got your comments that you want me to ask Chee Tong, and I will definitely ask that as well. For the rest of you, please put in your comments today and let us know what you want to ask. And I do apologize if I do not look at the screen all the time and I might miss your message. So the best way to get my attention is to click the dollar sign, put in any amount of money, and your comment will pop up with a big bright box so that I can see it. Another alternative way to get your comments noticed is if you are part of my YouTube member. For just $3 a month, your name will appear in bright green like Mei Ren Yu Yu Kyo, Derek SG. So it will appear and it's easier for me to take a look. Of course, you can always support us by being our Supernatural Confessions Patreon. That's patreon.com/supernaturalconfessions. But we are filming this in front of live audience in a packed studio. So, you know what, Chee Tong, usually this is unscripted, unplanned. We try to go for 90 minutes and end it on time. Unfortunately, with guests, when we have special guests here, it tend to overrun. My volume is a bit soft? More volume? Okay. Is my volume better now? Check.
Hello.
I've
Very
bumped it up.
soft.
Very soft? Okay, bump it up. Check. check. Testing. 1 2. Okay, wait. Let me.
Oh my god, my fellow priest is here also.
Who's that?
Hi, Eliza.
Okay. 没关系. I know why.
掉花，哇
Like someone say, my the
Okay, hello.
like someone say the audio always at the start.
It's pouring by the way.
Okay. Oh, for me as well.
Yeah, 掉花，哇
Thank you, Samuel.
Not very loud.
New dance.
I tell you why. Because today, you notice that I got no nice border around me, right? Because I'm using my old system. So it's all reset up. And what I forgot to put in is to pump up the game. So now we are all okay already. Okay, loud and clear, huh? Very good. So today, without further ado, we have a lot to cover. This is, after all, Master Chee Tong. But for those of you who may not know who this young man is, I've seen him pop up on my TikTok. I've seen him pop up all over social. And he is known in the Supernatural Confession circuit as the youngest Taoist master. And also somebody who is very, very prolific in social media, especially in Taoism, where everything is hush-hush, usually handled by very senior masters who are not very forthcoming in social media, of course. And to have a young master come in, giving us an insight into what Taoism really is. And as Chinese myself, I'm very grateful for the work that you have done, because, I mean, by right, I should know, right, as Chinese, but I don't know.
No, actually, a lot of Chinese people, they don't know much about it.
Oh, some more.
Wow,
Oh, long. I think my neck not long enough today. So for those who are new to our channel, new to you, can you give us a quick rundown about why you do what you do and who you are?
Okay, so firstly, my name is Chee Tong, and I'm a Taoist priest, specifically from the Quan Zhen sect. So if you know, Taoism actually is mainly split between two sects. So one is the Quan Zhen sect, which focus more on inner alchemy, or like meditation, like what people will say. And there's the Zheng Yi sect, where they focus more on talismans. But we learn both things.
Both, okay.
Yeah, both things. So what I do usually, other than my priest work is really on social media, I try to propagate and promote what Taoism is really about lah. So because I realized that many people, they are Taoists, but they don't really know where to find the information.
Okay.
Yeah, because a lot of the information in Taoism is actually kind of close practice in a way. You know? It's like your master teach you, then you know. Other than that, we don't tell people.
Yeah.
So of course, I see that, you know, in this modern day and age, people are thirsty for knowledge.
Yep.
People want to know what they do. It's not just like, oh, your amma tell you, you do what, then you can. I follow.
Most of us are like that. lah.
Yeah. Now people want to know the meaning behind things. So I just like, I just like promote just tell people about, I like to share. I'm a person who likes to share also. So I think when it comes to Taoism and people are eager to know, I will be always be very open to share.
But I'm also very curious because you are very outspoken, and I'm quite sure the more traditional, reserved elderly masters, seniors would frown upon such outward behavior. Do you get flack for what you do?
I do because especially at the start, you know, when I'm younger, the way I put things across are a bit sharper. You know? It's like more black and white. So this thing is right, this thing is wrong. Yeah. But then afterwards, as I gain more experience, I realized that actually this thing is a bit grey. So when I change the way I present information and acknowledge both sides, actually nowadays they are more happy. Last time, the older, the more senior priest, they will say me one. They're like behind, like say, this person anyhow say this kind of thing. Or like this kind of things where you can tell people. Yeah. But after you change your tone, then now when I meet them, they will give you advice. They'll say like, they will tell you like, you know, you need to acknowledge both sides or this kind of thing. Then now they're okay. They are more willing to teach me also.
I mean, that's maturity as a content creator, right? You know, like
Yeah.
I remember 12, 15 years ago when I first started, oh my God, you know, I watched my old videos, cringy, man, you know. But then we grow. But we could not have been here today if we did not, you know, had all the experiences before.
Yes.
Oh, and there's another, Taylo, 1123. No mic for weekly central magic dance, heartbroken. Welcome, Chitong. Mike's in Indonesia today. He couldn't join us because he's.
Thank you. Eliza, thank you, Eliza.
And Eliza Yo as well. Support both Eugene and Chitong. Hello for Chuan Chen team.
Yes.
No, I spoke recently to during the 7 months. Recently, 7 months, I spoke to one of your, I think your fellow Taoist priest, Master Eugene, the very young-looking guy.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm Eugene, he's Eugene, and I asked him about 7 months because I know you cover 7 months as well. And I think for everyone watching in here, this is a quick sneak peek into the 7 month video I'm about to put out. I think by early next week it'll be out. Now, for the rest of us at home, the mainstream crowd, I would say that our mindset of the 7 months, hell gets open. Better come back early. Ghosts are out there. Don't say this, don't do this. There's a whole laundry list of things you cannot do because you are going to get into trouble with the spirits. And that's how I grew up. Cannot come back after 7. Better say sorry. Anything you smell, better be careful, right? Keep quiet. Don't turn over your shoulder. You got to turn your whole body. People call you. Or don't whistle. Don't pick up money, right? Then I spoke to someone from the Taoist Federation, and they go like, yeah, you know, I think, and the line here was, I think Taoism explanation of 7 months is more boring than you expect. They actually say this. And I mentioned, you know, so what is 7 months to a Taoist person? He says, it's about, I think it's not even called 7 months or Hungry Ghost. It's called, what is it?
中元节.
中元节, see, I can't even pronounce it right.
中元节.
中元节 means Middle Earth Festival.
So it's 中元. It's specifically in the mid month, so it's to celebrate the mid year I would say. Then it's to celebrate the birthday of this particular deity called Di Guan Da Di. So it's the Earth official. So Taoism at the start, if we go back to the original when religious Taoism was started, there's no 3 pure ones, Jade Emperor, that kind of thing. The faith was focused on this San Guan Da Di. So this, we say the earth, the heavenly official, the earth official, and the water official, because that's how the Chinese or the Taoists view the cosmology back then. So the world was made up of heaven, the earth, and the water realm. So there are 3 officials that are particularly in charge of them. So a lot of the, they will say that, if you have any problems, like for example, like illness, sickness, and all those, then you will repent to these 3 officials.
So how did the festival that has louder? Okay.
Oh.
How did no? That's okay. I'll bump you up from here.
Okay.
Then, but how did a festival like that, which has totally nothing to do with Hungry Ghosts or Hell Doors opening, get evolved to be what it is today?
A lot of misconceptions
Okay.
along the way. So yes, during the Tiguan festival, because it's to we say he is the official in charge of how I say forgiving sins. So when we do the rituals to appeal to the Tiguan Tati,
Yeah.
we do it not just for the living people as well. We do it for the dead. Yeah, and because during that time, the Tiguan Tati festival in 7 months, it corresponds with the harvest like festival as well. So during the harvesting festival, people back then do ancestor worship. So they will do prayers for the ancestors. So naturally along the way, when you combine the forgiveness of sins, ancestor worship, and prayers, right? So they become this whole festival where people will do prayers for the dead. Then after that, when we do the rituals, as Taoist priests, when we do a ritual, we do this specific ritual called breaking the hell gates. Yeah.
Okay.
破地狱. Yeah. So when we do that, then a lot of people will think that, because there is this breaking of hell. So I don't know why then suddenly there's this whole misconception about how during the 7 months the hell gates are opening.
I mean, when you break the hell gates, what do you expect, right? The inmates are going to come out.
Yeah, but we don't literally like break open, like we are not there to destroy hell. But instead we are submitting an appeal down to the underworld to say that we are bringing these particular souls out. Yeah.
But suppose that sounds less sexy there.
Yeah.
I'm submitting an appeal to bring the hungry ghosts out versus I break the seal of hell.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of things with life, not just religion or spirituality, gets evolved over time because something sounds sexier than the other.
Yeah.
Big thank you to Alsatian as well. Says, hi, young, handsome Shifu Chitong.
Ayo, thank you.
I think a lot of fanboys and fangirls out there today. So is it true that in order for one to practice Taoism, one must definitely also be a believer of the supernatural? You cannot be a skeptic and also be a Taoist at the same time. Because part of Taoism is there is another world and there's a spirit world.
I would say that if you are talking about the philosophy side, you don't need to believe in you don't really need to have a firm belief in the supernatural world.
Okay.
Even as priests ourselves, as much as we perform the rituals, right, we are not certain that the spiritual world exists. We are doing it because there is this we are trying to acknowledge that there might be a possibility that there is this spiritual realm. But who is there to confirm, Yeah, so I would say like if you are interested in Taoism but you don't believe in the supernatural world, you explore first. Naturally, I guarantee you will believe one slowly along the journey. Yeah, because there are many students like that come to learn from us, right? They don't believe in ghosts one. And slowly when they do rituals, start to see things lah, faint lah, got things touch them lah, then they scared already.
You all have just experienced the new Qigong of giving you the whole PC answer, but at the same time giving an opinion out of it. And I love this new vibe of it. So you have obviously, based on what you just said, you must have obviously had personal experiences. Do you remember your very first paranormal experience?
Before I become a Taoist priest.
I mean,
like when I was young.
When you were young, I mean, possibly that one incident that changed your life.
Changed my life.
Yeah. Okay, maybe while you're thinking, I'll share with you mine first. Like I had multiple experiences prior, during army time, everything. But most of these experiences are so minute and split second that I cannot really say I've seen a ghost. I could be tired, I could be something. But the one time I cannot put the genie back in the bottle was when I put flour on the floor and I challenged the spirit to come up to me and I saw footprints appear walking towards me. There's no way at all that the mind can try to debunk or denounce the experience. And because of that, I think almost immediately after that period of time was 2013, 2014, I started throwing myself into the deep end of spiritual encounter, like stupidly my eye at, because back then didn't know any better, right? I go to cemetery, I do all the things that you're not supposed to do, look between your legs, knock the bowl, sell salt. It could be dangerous lah. But I remember that moment where I saw footprints appeared in front of me on flour was the day I cracked. Do you have that moment?
I kind of have that moment, but My moment was when I was a Christian.
Okay.
You know, okay, so before I became a Taoist priest, I
Yeah.
was in the Christian faith for quite long. So the reason why I even took a leap of faith into the religion was because I saw something. Yeah. So I don't know, it might be encouraging to all the Christian believers, but I was a skeptic lah in a way for the religion. But what made me took that leap of faith was when my friend brought me to church that time. So there was a pastor that was giving a sermon. So I was very don't know, I can't really understand what they're saying. But when he was speaking, I saw this bright light growing behind that pastor. So it was like a shiny bright light that I've never seen before. So it grew bigger and bigger and bigger, and it was like very glittery.
Yeah.
So when it grew to like almost a human height that time, and the pastor said something, and that light disintegrated and filled the room. So that when that moment came, I suddenly cried. I broke down.
So that's like the Holy Spirit.
I don't know.
Okay.
So I don't know. I really don't know. I cried. I broke down, and at that moment I couldn't open my mouth. So I was just like, something was stuck here. So it filled the room, and I like sit down long. I fell down long. Yeah. So after that, I was trying to make sense of what is that. So I asked my friend, because I have no knowledge about Christianity. That I asked my friend, this is what I saw. I don't know if you'll believe. Then he said that sounds like the Holy Spirit. So that's where I took the leap of faith and tried to explore Christianity. But ultimately, it was not for me lah. As people might be asking, then how do you make sense of that now? How do you reconcile that? Then I believe that spirituality is common lah.
Yeah.
It appeals to all religion. So that's how I make sense of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think that was it was life changing for me, because it made me really consider about the spiritual realm. Yeah, there is, because I usually see spirits.
So you're born with the gift.
Yes, but
Okay.
I never seen something like that. It looks divine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was, maybe there is something. Yeah. And maybe another story that made me really change my perspective in how I want to approach my life and why I ultimately become a priest was during my army days. I actually had a heart attack. So when I almost had a heart attack, I can feel that my heart is stopping, right? And I was like, my whole body was shaking, and I was in the toilet, and I fainted like 6 times, like 5 to 6 times. Then when I finally come out again, I can feel my heart really stopping. The feeling of death really comes. That's when I hear chains. Yeah, I don't know if y'all can believe it. I heard chains dragging, and I heard a horse. I heard. I was so scared. I was so scared for my life. And because I was like, is this the new Toma Mian that I know? You know, the thing. And that moment, I was very scared of death. That's where I know that I was not prepared for death at all. Yeah, but after that, I made it out alive lah. So I collapsed. Then my heart stopped for like 6 minutes or something.
6
Yeah.
minutes?
1 more minute, my brain damaged already.
Holy.
Yeah, but it was a miracle that I survived.
Okay.
Then, but when I came back alive, I thought that I was given a second chance.
Yeah.
So I want to make sense of and cherish my life. So that's why I really explored very, very deeply into spirituality, religion, and all those things. Because I don't want to face that again, like where I'm not prepared for death. Yeah, it's a very, very scary experience.
Do you reckon that as spiritualists today, we understand that things that happen to us happens for a reason? Do you think that 6-minute near-death encounter was part of your destiny that had to happen in order for you to get to where you are today? Do you went to do a check on that?
Yes, as much as I don't like to put meaning in my life, because I don't want to get restricted, but just nice, my parents told me that when I was young, when I was like 2 years old, they brought me to see this blind fortune teller. This fortune teller is a woman, told my parents that when I was 18, I will have before 18, I'm not considered my parents' child, so I will die anytime soon. So on my 18, when I'm 18, I will face a hurdle. So if I pass it, I'll officially be my parents' child. Then I will have a peaceful life lah. But if I never pass it, I'll die. And that was that time when that thing happened. Yeah.
How do your parents take
So
that
my
news?
parents was like, wow, lucky we do good things. Yeah. But
Now
it was,
you're my son. Come
but it's
talk.
very funny because afterwards they tell me about this story, right? Then that's when I tell them that I decided to call for help that time because I didn't want to call anyone. I don't know who to call, but I decided to call someone for help that time was because I was thinking, if I die inside, the toilet, outside the toilet. If I die inside the toilet, my parents will be very disappointed. I care about my parents. I don't want them to be disappointed. So in a way, it kind of makes sense because it's like I'm not considered my parents' child before that, but because I made the choice that I want to be with them, right? So I made it.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
so-
all part of the divine plan.
Yeah, it's very coincidental
Yeah.
lah. Yeah.
Do you think people, in your experience working in, in the field that you are in, do you find that people only seek spirituality after something really fuck up in their life? Like on a normal day to day, if nothing goes wrong, you're working 9 to 5, no one actually goes into spirituality willingly. Is that your experience?
Yeah, I think humans we really think that we won't die lah.
Yeah.
Really think we won't die. Yeah, we will take life for granted. So a lot of the people that I met that are more into spirituality, they are either born with some type of gift naturally, or they have some type of encounters themselves. For example, accidents, or someone that they love a lot suddenly pass away and they couldn't make sense of things. Yeah.
Are you able to, you have the gift of the third eye. Is it always turned on? Or no, it's not. So you cannot go into a room and then go like,
I can control.
you can control.
Yeah. I have there was a teacher that taught me how to control.
Okay, yes. You look like you wanted to ask a question.
Whether can turn on now.
Wait lah, I'm just about to ask that question. let me build up to that, it's talking to my guests must be teasing a bit, like dating, Ask that question. Cannot be like, you want to sleep with me tonight. Cannot, must slowly build to that. First base, second base. So by the way, can you turn on and then you can see anything here tonight?
I don't think there's any in this room, but I feel like there's something behind.
The window there, right?
Yeah, behind. But I don't know what is it. Feels like a little girl.
Ooh, I'll tell my landlord this.
Oh, is it? But what's behind?
Oh no, behind is just an empty field. It's just a courtyard and then there's a mango tree there. But to be fair, obviously when I first came here, I had to ask the spirits permission, right? Because they have been here longer than us. So I come in, I said, would you allow me to come in and run business? Apparently they were very welcoming. So we do prayers, we do fire goma, fire homa for them. And I do think that sometimes when I work here late, I have encounter. I know my co-host sit here, sometimes he can see the chair back just moving on its own.
Wow.
But I will stay here late at night. Sometimes I will be, in the dark, I'll take a nap. I just generally don't feel that they are malicious in any way. They're curious and especially when we talk, we believe that when we tell ghost story, they all like to come around and kepo, like, yeah, he's correct, or he's like, well, that wasn't me, you blame me. Yeah. So I think, yes, I feel that there are spirits all around. But in our line of work, we have also dealt with spirits that are stubborn, that may not even know they're dead, or sometimes right out just trying to kill someone. In some cases, we have heard stories of spirits having what we call the black flag, or what Taoism call.
Yes, I have heard that saying before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So would you like to tell us, tonight is your show, with you here taking a hot seat. Our audience are all waiting to hear your stories. Would you like to start with one of the story that you have, leading all the way up to the end of the night with possibly one of your most mind-blowing, memorable experiences? Exorcism related.
Exorcism related.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a recent exorcism lah,
Okay.
but that exorcism I don't know if you see on my TikTok before. Yeah, because it recently went viral. So it was during the 7th month, the Hungry Ghost Festival. Then there was this person that came to me to seek help.
Yeah.
Because at first I was very busy. I don't want to I said I can wait or not, but it was quite urgent because she told me that the son has been saying that there's an uncle in the house for almost every night. The son will keep pointing to the direction and say, hey, uncle. Then ever since that start, the mother and the father have been having sleep paralysis almost every night. And the mother keep getting dreams that she's getting possessed in. Yeah, but every time when she feels that she's almost possessed, she wakes up. Yeah, so she asked me to go for help to see lah. So I was just like, okay, I'll go down. Then when I go down, at first I couldn't see anything. I was just like, oh, the house looks okay. The energy feels okay. It's just a bit messy, maybe a bit of feng shui problem, but not really so bad. Then I say, okay, I'll go and take a look. So I walk. Then when I was walking along the middle way, the room that
corridor.
yeah, the
for
corridor,
rooms,
yes.
the rooms. Okay.
And when I was walking there, suddenly I saw an uncle. Yeah, an uncle in singlet, bluish. Yeah, short pants.
Oh.
Walk into a room.
Oh.
I was like, uncle leh. She said got uncle, right? Is it the uncle? So I immediately I went to the I go and find the mother. Then I was like, I said, do you know anyone that look like this, wear singlet? But I said a point. I say, but died of sickness recently. Yeah. Yeah. I say it's a very recent.
See, you know that it's a ghost. It's not like as if it's a human being.
I know it's a ghost because I can differentiate already.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's bluish in color, so I know that it's sickness. Because according to my so based on many experiences that I have. Thank you.
Thank you, Pauli. Chee Tong, I faced the same similar Holy Spirit experience after baptized. Now I'm very spiritual of all religions. I'm glad I found Datuk Kong, my master.
Wow, nice. Yeah, so going back to the story, based on my experiences, the different colors of the spirit usually mean different things. So based on blue to me is usually spirits that die of sickness. Yeah, so I see them a lot in the hospitals. That's how I kind of deduce lah. So I asked the mom, hey, do you have a person that you know that look like this, like to wear singlet, died of sickness recently? At first the mom was like, don't have leh. But then after that she was like, no leh, have leh. Then she texts the husband. Then the husband say, oh yeah, recently they have a very uncle that passed away, died of lung cancer. Then also like to wear singlet one. So she find the photo for me. Then she showed me. Then I was like, yeah, this uncle is this uncle. Yeah. Yeah, apparently they were close, but I don't know why the mom forget about this thing. So after that, the mom was asking me, why the uncle is here? So I was thinking, I give a few possible reasons. I think one of the reasons is because there was no prayers offered. There was no prayers offered to this uncle. So because they are close and it's during the 7 months, so the uncle came to the house. So then I asked another question, which is, when your son say that there's an uncle, does your son have any fear in the speech? Then she said, no actually. So that's why we know that it's really this uncle, because the son was not scared. Yeah, the son was saying that, this uncle is here. It's like a familiar person to him. Yeah, so after that, then we do a cleansing. So when I did we do the cleansing, my way of cleansing is not exorcism, like I kill the spirit, that kind of thing. I don't believe in this kind of thing because it actually generates a lot of bad karma for a priest. When I die, I'm not going to have a good death if I do that. Yeah.
It's like what's that guy, the Constantine.
Yeah.
You put all the spirits down into hell, then by the time you go there in your purgatory after death, it's like, we're waiting for you to come down and whack you.
Yeah, there are many stories of priests, or we say sorcerers, right, that do exorcism, and when they die they have a very, very, very terrible death. It's because of the bad karma. Or they won't let you the spirits won't let you die on. They'll torture you until you really buay already, then you'll die. Yeah, so I think there are a few priests that I know, when they die, their eyes, nose, ears all bleed. Yeah, that is very jialat one. So I don't believe in that kind of exorcism. So what I do is usually I'll invite the gods or the deities to bring them away to a better place lah. Or if they want, if there's a nearby temple, in one of our prayers we actually chant this specific mantra. This zhou inside will have this thing where we say, if you have an owner, go back to your owner. If you don't have an owner, go back to the land. If you don't want to go back to the land, please go to a nearby temple. Yeah, so a lot of people will say temple very blessed, right? Actually, temple got a lot of ghosts.
I also say.
Yeah, temple got a lot of ghosts.
Yeah, one of the things I always mention on the show as well, and we always have this idea that cemetery is scary, temples are safe because temples got gods, right? Like if I have to stay at night, I will stay at the cemetery instead of the temple.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
So that brings to the question that Chris Lim had for you. What if the entity you're dealing with is so powerful? Maybe it's a deity of like a wrathful deity that just don't want to go. Like, how would you deal with that? Where negotiation doesn't work.
Okay, I've never encountered cases like that before. Because usually I will pick my cases. If it's when I assess the story, if it's out of my capability, I'll ask my shifu. That's the good thing about having a master. Can I handle shifu? But usually it will work. Yeah, usually it will work because we have different levels of magic available. So usually if you use the basic type, it's enough already. And if it's very roughful, then we have different things to use. Yeah. So as much as I say I don't want to exorcise them, as in like I'll kill them, sometimes it's needed. Yeah, that's where I will bring my barang.
Your barang.
Yeah, my barang. Yeah, we got barang lor, our fa qi, our we say our items lah, our blessed items. Yeah. If they want to hurt us, one lightning, bang, die. Yeah. But of course
6d6 damage.
Yeah, but of course now I say like that, I haven't encountered those very jialat one before. Yeah, so if those very jialat one come, then I'll see how I handle lor. There are ways one lah.
You know when I do exorcism work, right? I'm probably one of the most hamzi exorcists around. And I deal with ghosts the same way I deal with gangsters back in the 90s and the 80s when I was a school kid. So I'm not ashamed to tell you guys now, when I was in secondary school, this was 90s, early 90s, right? In secondary school time, my era had a lot of gangs. You know, you have all the gangs with the funny numbers, right? Then I was from Loyang Secondary School. It's the Abeng school. Every time after you come back from school holiday, there'll be so and so kena public caning because of gang fight, because of stolen bicycle. And we were always up against the Hai Sing school. If you ask me why I fight, I really don't know why we fight about. And anyway, I wasn't the one fighting, right? But because back then I was in the A class, I was hanging out with all the technical guys. And my first girlfriend back then, when I was 13 years old, first got into Psych 1 with a giant bag, oversized school uniform. My first girlfriend was the head alien of the school.
Wow.
I still remember her name, Li Lian. I don't know where she is now. But she was a head alien and she would be Sec 2 and I was Sec 1. And after school, the whole bunch of girls would wait for me. Then she would go. Then I would walk over. So I hang out with a lot of the gang people. But I was never in the gang, right? Because I think they were mostly Chinese speaking. And then I was this Jiak Kantang guy. So I think I was like the adopted English speaking child of the gang. And then I remember that at that point of time they will have that Jiu San San, Cui Xin, Ping Tao.
Yes.
Right? So again, I was close but never close. So what I became eventually was the negotiator. So it's like, 我要去 settle 嘞。带那个按摩杆当来。Then I'll come down, right? And then, you know, with my oversized uniform, Bermudas, Sec 1 mask. Then, come down, must kick say a bit. Then say, never mind, I go settle for you, Then they will sell one side to settle, I'll sell one side to settle. Then I'll walk over there like, want to pia cui. Then I go there, hey brother, don't fight. Come on, settle. You know? Then usually the other side also don't want to fight. Then you're like, okay, but never mind, we just pretend that we all shout a bit, push a bit. Then we, okay, we so simple. Okay, settle. Then go back there like, okay, 不要打了, settle. So my Chinese was very bad, but I knew one word very well. 不要打. Yeah. So I carried that philosophy on to exorcism work as well. Now when people take exorcism work, like what you said just now, most cases you go there, you whack the spirits. I chase you out. Come out, 1v1, see who better, right? So I'll go to the house. Then I'll like, never mind. Tell the owner, don't worry, I will handle this, don't worry, I handle this. Then go there, hey spirit, please lah, don't count this up lah. What you want.
Yeah.
Then usually right, spirits want something. They will tell you, I want this, I want prayer, I want offering, I want the humans to leave. If there's a few options. One, they don't even know they're dead.
Yep.
Then they want the humans to leave because the humans are disturbing them. So you need to settle them by telling them, you know, uncle, auntie, you actually passed away already. Then a funeral rites usually settle them to go to the light. Second is they're hungry, they want offering, they want an unfinished business they want to tell. Also very easy to settle. The third is I got black flag from my boss. Then I'm like, like that.
You can settle. So you settle yourself.
It's not my pay grade, guys. You know, and there have been many cases where masters would come down for such situations, and they'll say it's not my business to settle. They'll just leave. But I found that the best ways to exercise is to go there and negotiate the same way I did as a secondary school kid.
Yeah, I agree. I really agree. Yes.
So there is, guys, the end of the show already got nothing exciting to tell you already.
Really, actually a lot of people think that exorcism is very exciting, like in the Ling Zhen Ying movie where you fight and this kind of thing. Actually, I will tell all my viewers, like, exorcism is the most boring thing you can do. Literally, it's just you go there for us we just go there, chan, sprinkle water or yeah. And most sometimes we talk a bit. Yeah, like you said, take the things leave lah. What you want?
So it's nothing like Mr. Vampire, the movie.
No, it's very rare, very rare. Yeah, really very rare. At most they want to like show themselves, act a bit, like slam the door, that kind of thing. Then it's just like, you slam the door, you use so much energy, later you also like...
But what's the worst exorcism work that you have done before?
Worst exorcism? I wouldn't say worst exorcism, but more of it's like, it was very shocking to me because it really manifests in the form of like slamming of the doors, and like there's the wind coming in, and how because when we were praying, there's the joss sticks and the incense, and how the incense just like tore into just weird shapes and all. Like the candle is supposed to burn for 10 minutes on there. Within 1 minute the whole thing burn finish, and the stick the wooden stick in between, right, bend to become like the devil horn. Yeah. And I was just like, wow, can wow, really yeah. But okay, after that also settled. Yeah, not much.
I've never understood this until recently. Usually when, as I was growing up in Supernatural Confessions, you all probably have seen my videos as well. In the early days, I always ask every master I see this, what's the scariest encounter? What scares you? And all the masters will be like, nothing scary anymore. Like, okay lah. Then as a layperson, I was like, where got not scared? You see ghosts, you fight ghosts, where got not scared? This is like the most exciting thing, right? Like, and I wish as a layperson, I wanted to be thick of the action. Now that we are in the thick of the action, it's like,
really nothing scary.
I mean, the door open, close. Yeah. I think the worst I saw was the drink, the beer can, because we were open and offer. It's been in the open for some time, but after we start the ritual, everything, right, then the beer start to...
Yeah.
Is that common for you as well?
I've never encountered before, but there are some signs like that. Or you know you put the joss paper in the middle, right? Then the joss paper just own self burn.
Own self burn?
Yeah, just put there only. Then own self burn. Then we just hey, hello, wait a while lah, go down burn. You burn in the house, then the whole house burn.
Cannot scold.
Yeah. Then we have to quickly take and put outside. Yeah, because the whole thing just burned by itself. No incense, no nothing, you just put there only. Then the whole thing just burned.
And at that point in time, you are not like, oh my god, you're more like, walao, brother.
Yeah. I mean, maybe the first few times you'll feel like, wow, really will like that. But after that, it's just like, wow, not this happening again. But I think like when I have this case where I never directly do exorcism, but because this is a Christian family, they have something going on in their house. They come and find me lah. It's a friend, but I asked them to seek their faith first. Okay. Seek help from their faith first. So when I was trying to give advice and all those, the spirit came to me, asked me, in my head, I hear it very clearly. 这个不是你的事情，不要管。Wow. Yeah. This is not your problem. Then when I want to speak, right, I cannot speak. I just like, then I immediately say, okay, this one you go and settle. This one I cannot help you. Shit. Yeah, but then after I found out that it's the house got this cursed object. Yeah.
The house got cursed object.
Yeah, got
you
cursed
managed
object.
to remove it after that?
So when I was there, right, I keep feeling that there is something, because it's a landed property. I keep feeling that there is something in the house, in the and I saw an entity already. So my friend purposely bring me to the house to play mahjong. Say I never go to the house before. Suddenly one day he said, "Hey, want to come to my house play mahjong?" I was like, "Okay, I play mahjong." Then when he sent me back that time, then he suddenly asked me, "Hey, you got see anything or not?" I was like, "What?" Yeah, then I tell him, I said I feel this something in this room. Then apparently this room is one of the brother's room lah. Then the brother left house because got into a lot of like arguments and all those. Then after that it manifests as an entity. Then the maid saw the entity and start to scream. So when they got the pastor come down to cleanse, then it cleanse everything. Then the maid starts screaming. Then like get possessed, Then then the pastor exorcised the spirit. Then from the CCTV, it was caught that there was a black smoke coming out from the mouth. Yeah. So when I saw that, I was like, oh, okay. But after that, the house was blessed already. But the problem never really go away. So the entity still appeared. So I told the family, I said, you need to go and find that item. I really feel that there's an item. I said it might be a sword like that. You go and find. Confirm have fun. I said I feel it. So they find, cannot find. Then one day, the brother come back. Then they ask the brother, hey, you got anything or not? Then the brother say, have. Inside the drawer.
He don't
Open up
even
in
know
the,
lah.
yeah, inside the drawer, right, hidden, right. Got this knife, bought from Bali.
Oh.
Yeah, then I said, then they show me a picture. I said, this knife. Then when I said, then they do what? I said, burn no. Then when they burn, right, the smell is very, very smelly, and there's sounds coming out.
I can attest to that because I had certain situations where I was looking for a cursed object. When I eventually found it and I remove it, the minute I remove, there's a smell like, wow, it's like, I describe it and remember it is like wet shit.
Yeah. Very, very smelly.
Wow. And then I heard as I pull it out, right, and put it into the sack, it needs to be a gunny sack. And then we were to remove it in the middle of the day at 12 noon. I heard a scream like, I wrap up, then we throw. That's why sometimes, we see things under the tree or in the longkang.
don't go and pick,
Don't pick up lah.
Yeah, I always ask people like go overseas, you see those antique. It's like if you cannot handle it, don't go and buy this kind
Tell
of thing.
my wife that. She likes to bring back antique things to my house. Chitong, when did you come to my place and play mahjong? So
He can settle. He can settle. Right?
After that, Chitong, you feel anything or not? But we let him win now. We purposely choke out. Let him
Wait,
win.
the night I win a lot.
They let you win one.
Oh my god, talking about mahjong, there was one time I was at a friend's house, right? Then the friend's house got ghosts. Then later after that, I tell the friend, then the friend don't believe. I say, okay, don't believe, right? We try. I say, okay, it goes, if you're really here, right, you let me 胡13 yao. 13 yao is the, then later I pick, wow, really going to hu, Wow, I scared after I throw away.
You wasn't the show.
No, I scared, cause it's really, a bit too soon already. You want what? Then come out. Then come out. Then I said, okay.
I imagine if this was a movie, the ghosts work so hard to help you make a 13 yao, then you, 我不要了 face palm moment, man. Okay, I'm going to go to the comment section.
Okay.
Let me know whether any of the comments jump out at you. You can read it now, actually. Ladies and gentlemen, also want to let you guys know, 1st November 2025, that's actually next weekend. The Halls on the Hill, where we are filming this right now, and the studio is right here, we have a bit of activities because we want to celebrate, Halloween. In the morning, we will have what we call the Toff Dash, which is like an Amazing Race style around Chinatown. It's fit for the whole family, for couples, so you can come in as a couple. Play is from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And then followed by 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. where I will be here doing a book signing because my book, the 10-year anniversary book, is out.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Very proud of it. Hardcover, limited edition. It will only be out this year. Next year onwards will be soft cover. We'll have it at bookshops, but get your copy today because for the first 500, I think it might be already sold out, but if we are not, the first 500 copies actually get a tote bag, limited edition tote bag as well. In the evening from 8 onwards, there is Jamie. Jamie was one of the confessors that was actually on our featured confession and our show. She is a stand-up comedian, but the difference is she does stand-up comedy about supernatural.
Wow.
First time.
Interesting.
Making supernatural funny. I want to hear that as well. Because around that time, I'll be in Sembawang. So anyone from Sembawang, shout out to you guys. I'll be performing Hayo, Hantu in Your Hood. It's a cool thing where I go around to different neighborhoods and I tell ghost stories about that neighborhood.
Oh, that's
And I'll
cool.
be in Sembawang.
Wow.
And after that, I'll be rushing back right here at the Halls on the Hill where I'll be doing Hayo, Orchard Park in Chinatown.
Wow.
So it's going to be a fun-filled day for the whole family, children invited as well. You can go to thehallsonthehill.com to get more information or call 988-698-59 where Grace will give you more information on how to sign up. Okay, so what is the community saying? Sembawang, my area. Shout out to you. Chee Tong, have you experienced deity manifesting in others?
Usually like mediums, lor.
Mediums,
mediums, yeah. But not always deities also, lah.
Not always, so sometimes you may trance a deity, but something else come in. How would you know?
Traditionally wise, from what I know, how they trance the deity is not like today you want to trance what, you will come what one. So they have to sit down there and slowly invite. So along the way they might get intercepted. So when somebody trance, they'll ask them for their name. If the medium is not unable to speak of the name, right, they will spray water and chase away. Then next one come.
Wouldn't the whatever possessing the vessel would have the thoughts and memory of the vessel? No?
No.
No. So
Yeah.
it's just an empty vessel
It's
using
an empty
the body.
vessel.
and
Yes.
the-
So it's like how Ouija board is like, right? You don't know who you will invite. But it's just now instead of the board, it's a human being. Yes.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Come to see me. One day I will. I need to talk to the RN there to see whether we can run something for you guys. In block across vacated the huge flat for 4 months already. What's possible reasons? I'm not sure what this means. Jara Markison. Question. In the same way how the ghost can affect the victim and give misfortune and sickness, in your exorcism, have any spirit inflicted misfortune and sickness onto you long after the exorcism? Means you clear it, but then there's a long-term effect on yourself.
Oh, yes. I feel so sometimes. Yeah. I feel sometimes when I... Generally wise, because you're interfering in other people's karma. Because it's their own... This should be the matters between their own. So when you come step in as a third party, if you interfere in too long, sometimes there will be sickness. In a way, I get sick sometimes quite easily.
Oh.
Yeah, so I have to keep doing a lot of repentance or doing a lot of blessing for myself also to keep my young energy up. Because if not, I don't get enough sleep. I run around everywhere. If my physical body cannot keep up, my spiritual body also cannot. Yeah, that's where I'll get attacked.
I know I keep saying that. So on the daily catch up that I was at last week, they asked me, Eugene, what's the best way to defend against the negative side? I say for layperson, the best way you can be defensive is drink water, have enough sleep, be positive, because that's your natural armor.
Yeah.
Then of course if you have religion, you back it up with your religious belief and everything.
Yes, yeah. I would say that repenting is also a very good way because when I do exorcism, when I hear of those very serious exorcism cases, usually how the entities will attack is by exposing your deepest, darkest secrets. So once you waver a bit, that's where you will lose law. Yeah, and that's where I'm talking about those like black magic kind of things. Yeah, so they will try to attack this kind of thing. Then they will get very low. And you will keep thinking about your insecurities. So when you repent of these things, you don't get tied down to your past trauma, past experiences. That's where you are strong enough to say, oh, I'm free of this guilt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I stand strong in front of you. Yeah, you cannot do anything to me.
It's a lot easier said than done.
Yeah, of course,
right?
of course.
But
Yeah.
I know, having been on both ends of this particular fence, most of us humans, we are seen, we have doubts, we have secrets, and that's when the negative entities is going to pluck that and use it to their advantage.
Yep.
But if you live your life as an open book, everything that you need to confess is out there, and you're on a pathway to repentance, and you admit you have your flaw, they got nothing. Okay, so it's like how you would not want the media to use your dirt on you is the same way you will not want the demons to use your dirt on you.
Yeah.
So if you live your life in a very open way, right, and no one got anything on you, right, or if someone got anything on you, it's like, Eugene, your hair is ugly, like, okay lor.
Yeah, okay, long.
Yeah, I'm not insecure about my hair. I've been trying to do things with my hair, but it is what it is, right? But when you have come to accept your flaws and you have come to release all your burdens that you are ashamed of, demons and humans cannot touch you.
Yeah. So you need to, they call it what, shadow work?
Shadow work.
You have to go through, do these things
God,
first.
Chitong, but you know how we offer shadow work here at the Horse on the Hill, but do you know how many people do not want to do shadow work?
Why?
They just want the
Scared
service
lah,
of
scared.
you solving it for them,
Yeah.
but not having to deal with.
Yes, I feel like in exorcism or this kind of cases, actually the hardest case or the most scary case is not about the ghost, it's the person.
Yeah.
Because there are cases where you do exorcism, but because the issue lies with the person itself, later after that the problem come back again.
You know what's going to be like in 5 years' time for you and me, Chitong?
Right.
Instead of being here telling ghost stories, we are not being motivational speakers.
Do counseling.
Really, that's not so scary one. You
Work on yourself. You are your own demon.
I think our 5K viewer dropped to 0.5 only. I don't listen to this two uncle telling me how to be good. Okay, let's go on and check out what. I think Le Carrot asked me to tell you the story about the Mother Mary one, which I will tell you in a short while. I think most of us probably heard it ad nauseum already because I've been telling the story for the last 10 years. But for your sake, I'll just give a cliff notes, which I think is a very good case study. Misty Negotiator. Is the black flag given by the king Yen Luo or the city god?
Actually, this concept of the black flag is more of a Chinese folk religion concept. So in Orthodox Taoism, actually don't have this kind of concept lah. So I haven't encountered before the black flag, but if I encounter, I would say that probably this is given by Yen Luo. So when you say Yen Luo Wang, which Yen Luo? There are 10.
Huh? Oh,
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah, there are 10 Yen Luo. So which Yen Luo? Yeah. So a lot of people think that there's only one Yen Luo, this one king giving you the flag. No, there's 10. So which one?
Okay, so give us a bit. Okay, I have no idea. I only also recently that Tuoji Ape got many different versions.
Yes.
And so tell me about this Yen Luo 10 courts.
Okay, so in Taoism, the moment you die, you go to the underworld to report. So firstly, you if you are a good person, then you go to heaven, whatever. But if you are a bad person, you have to go through this 10殿阎王. We say 10 courts of hell. So in these 10 courts, there is a king for each court. Yeah. So they judge you based on different sins lah. So only by going through the 10 courts, then you can go for reincarnation. So when we say like, oh, the Yen Luo giving the black flag, which Yen Luo we are talking about lor.
I see.
Yeah, because like for example, Bao Gong, you know Bao Gong?
Yeah.
Bao Gong is the, I think the fifth Yen Luo.
Oh.
Fifth lah, I think it's the fifth court, if I remember correctly, fifth court. Yeah. So there's a legend, apparently there's a folk legend that says that Yen Luo was, Bao Gong was supposed to be the first king in the first court lah. But because he was very nice to people cry to him a bit, like complain to him a bit, then he let the person return back to life. So that's why the in order to manage this whole hell system, they switch him to the fifth one, the middle one. So if the person already walked halfway already, if you go back, cannot go back.
I see.
Yeah. There's this kind of like legend.
So then who governs the Yen Laws? Is there like a king, like a number one guy that's only one position?
There is. So Yen Luo is this 10 Yen Luo is a manifestation of this particular deity called Tai Yi Jiu Ku Tian Zun, which is this in Taoism, he is the deity responsible for salvation. So he can do salvation for both the living and the dead. So especially for the living, if we got encounter any issues, as long as we call out to his name, Tai Yi Jiu Ku Tian Zun, he will come and help us. Yeah, so he's the manifestation of compassion himself. So within that system, he split himself into 10 courts of hell.
Okay.
The 10 kings lah. But if you will say the ruler, the management in the underworld, it will be Feng Tu Da Di lor. Feng Tu Da Di.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Feng Tu Da Di.
I mean, I'm not very well versed with the Chinese pantheon, of course, because when I go to the temple, so many.
There is many lah. Okay, so you have to see it like a bureaucracy system. The overarching lord is actually a woman. Is this particular deity called Hou Tu Niang Niang or Mother Earth lah? Some people call her. She is the entire system of this like. She created the space like the underworld space. Okay. Then inside all the different like bureaucracies, the people inside is usually the manifestation of Tai Yi Jiu Ku Tian Zun. Yeah. Then the others are just manifestations. So because last time the Chinese people believe that when we die, our souls go to this mountain called Tai San. So Mount Tai lah. It's a real mountain. Okay. So from the Hua San, there's these two mountains in China. So from Hua San to Tai San, the middle that road is called Huang Quan Lu. So it's really a path we can walk one. Yeah. It's a legit path that human people can look. So they believe that souls go there. So that's why there's this whole belief like, the underworld is governed by this Feng Tu Da Di. Yeah.
There's a question from Chris Lim. He says, CT, is it possible to temporarily assume the role of one of the 10 judges during a ritual? Like you, as a medium, you call like number 5 Yen Luo down.
Sorry, where's the question?
The big blue box.
Is it possible to temporarily assume the role of one of the 10 judges during a ritual? Okay, so when we do rituals, right, we don't become the 10 judges, but we become the... So we say in Tai Yi Jiu Ku Tian Zun become the 10 judges, right? We become Tai Yi Jiu Ku Tian Zun. We become their boss. Yeah. So that's why we have the capabilities to break open the hell gates, ma. Yeah. So you see when they do a ritual, they will wear like a specific crown, right? When they wear that crown, they become the god. So
Like the Tan San Zhang one,
yes,
that
yes,
crown one,
yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah.
So that's why the priest will have the capabilities to do what hell breaking lah, salvation lah, spreading of the scriptures lah, and that's why all the spirits must listen to him. Yeah, because he become the god himself.
The other question I have, like, I heard that some of the maybe not the Yen Law, but the Tua Jiape, the Hei Pai Wu Zhang, that they were once humans and then ascended or descended to become and take on the role of the black and white.
Yes.
And then over the many generations, there are multiple names, not just the original two anymore.
Okay, so the original two, I would say that the story for the original two is only that two. Yeah, but the role itself of a Hei Pai Wu Chang can be many different people. So it's something like Tu Ti Gong, you know. Tu Ti Gong is a role. It's like security guard. It's a name. How this security guard role come about, there's a specific story. But anybody can be a security guard. So something like Hei Pai Wu Chang is something like that lor.
It's like Spider-Man. You
Yeah.
have the Miles version, you have the different version.
So you see, like for the mediums, right, you
Yeah.
will see that a lot of the Hei Pai Wu Chang, even though they are the same person,
Yeah.
but they act very differently.
Yes, different levels got different
Personas.
personality.
Yeah.
Now the next question is, how does one become a Hei Pai Wu Zhang after death? Is there a certain behavior, certain characteristics that we must embody in life? Then we pass away, then we qualify to become a Hei Pai Wu Zhang.
Okay, so Hei Pai Wu Chang, the concept, the moral behind the story is brotherhood. Brotherhood. So I would assume lah, I don't know, there's no specific, steps to say how you become a Hei Pai Wu Chang, but I would assume that if you embody the value of brotherhood a lot, when you die, you'll become a Hei Pai Wu Chang lor.
Oh, Wilson,
Yeah.
you confirm already. He's very brotherhood.
Yeah. But we never know lah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna ask you to share another story with us. You, I'm sure you have a lot. Is there another story that you want to share with us regarding black magic or exorcism work? Or maybe if that is not keras enough, there's something else in your mind that, hey, this one is really going to rock your socks off.
Oh, I don't have it, but I remember that time when I was here, we were talking about the East Coast Park thing.
East Coast Park thing. You want to
The
share with us
entity.
again? Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't even hear the story before. That time I went to East Coast Park to have to go and play lah. Basically, we were trying to communicate with this Kelly spirit. So Kelly is a woman that unfortunately was stabbed and died at the Yellow Tower. So we were trying to communicate, and we managed to connect with the spirit. And she was telling us a lot of the stories, and it correspond with what the news was saying. So during that time, I felt I sympathized for her, because during the talking, she was really very sad lor. It's a very sad story lor. But when I go back, I start to have issues, because when we go back, so I was doing a TikTok live. I pick up money during there, folded nicely. We pick it up. We ask everyone, say, hey, got number, you can go and buy 4D. It opened for that week and the next week. Yeah. Then when I was talking about this, right, there was suddenly a gust of wind coming. Then my friend car opened by itself. Then the door opened by itself. All of us were shocked. Yeah. Then when we go back to my friend's place to cleanse, that's where things start to go havoc. Because we took the money back. My friend put it under the incense urn. The moment he put, right, the money flew out, dropped on the floor. We just we know something was wrong already. At first we were gonna eat first, then come back cleanse one. But we said, okay, maybe we do cleansing first. So we do cleansing. Then after the cleansing, I still feel that there is something inside me, like very sticky, like something latching to me. I felt that not cleansed enough. So they prepared talisman water. Then when I drink, that's where things start to go havoc, because I start shaking. Then I hear howling sound, dog howling sound. Ooh. Then I keep hearing this woman crying. Like crying behind me, is very near to me. Then I lose my train of thought. Suddenly I just lose my train of thought. Then I start shaking. Then I feel like I was getting possessed. Then I start to sit down. I sit down there, my mind go blank. That's where all my friends was like, hey, beside, cannot. He's getting possessed already. Then he asked me quickly take on my shirt. But I was like, Stone already. Yeah, but after the whole thing, then we were trying to make sense, because we were saying like, I was getting possessed by something, but what is it? Is it Kelly? It didn't feel like it. Yeah. But then we suspect that the Kelly that we were communicating was actually not Kelly. It feels a bit like a demonic entity. Yeah, because the experience after that felt like it was something trying to imitate as her
Yeah.
to get people's attention and
Yeah.
try to get something. Yeah, so that's the conclusion we got out after that lah. So we never tell anyone until on this live, the last live. Then when I was talking to him, then he said that, do you feel that it could be something else? That's why, yeah.
Because I did investigation there in my early days, and knowing what I know now about spirits of the deceased, that you're once human and then you die, you become a ghost. You don't have the power and the energy to stay around Earth that long.
So long.
And to be able to manipulate energy and voice and temperature. That's not the pay grade of a soul of a human. That's demonic. And because you truly believe that there's a person who died there, the demon is going to take on a persona. Sure, I want you to believe what you want to believe. I'm not going to hear and try to flex my ego and say I'm a demon. Because the demon's main advantage over us is to ensure that we don't believe he exists. Right? And when I was there, I did this stupid mistake of me. I said, you can take my energy and touch me. So I felt on camera was showing, right? So we were filming and I said, you can touch me. And I felt this, someone touching my hair like that. And I of course I say on camera, I can feel it. Then when we replay back the video, right, at the same time I said I can feel it, was a white ball like an orc come down, touching my head. And then I asked again, I said, if that was you, touch me again. Second time on command, felt it. Again, video when you play back, because this is only done on playback, twice the white orc moved down. So if you say that is a coincidence of insect or a dust,
too much
no
of
way
it.
to fly the same path twice. And then when we do the EVP recording, electronic voice phenomena, we found that when I asked a question, they answered exactly to...
Very accurately.
Yeah. So many of us think, it must be Kelly, it must be Kelly. But really after that is, I don't believe this is Kelly.
Can I give my insight
Sure,
in this? Because
yeah.
when I was there, right,
Yeah.
I know that there are other things around, but I saw something. Yeah, but I just didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
Because I saw something that it looks not like a spirit. It looks more like a yao guai, a jing guai kind of thing. Nearby there's a tree, right? There's a very big tree.
Yeah.
When I was communicating with Kelly, I saw this figure that looks like a bird, but it's a human face and red eyes, just standing there. It looks like a parrot, in a way. It's like a parrot, with human face, red eyes, just looking at us. So I don't know is it that, but I know that in that area there are a lot of weird things. Yeah. So, it's a woman's face.
You can sit properly, you don't have to sit on the edge of the chair. You are not caught on camera, don't worry. Yeah. Say we got the VIP seat. This is a VVVIP seat. Any closer, you'll be sitting on Chee Tong's lap already.
She's also she's in my class. She's the one during 7 months faint one. Kena touch my things then faint.
Next time we're gonna ask you to tell the story. Demonic fake Kelly of Pasir Ris.
No, it's East Coast.
East Coast.
East
Talent
Coast.
Bong, East Coast. Yeah, Pasir Ris one is the suicide tower. That one different. That one different thing.
But really, I feel like in Singapore, I went to Thailand recently for the shoot, for the paranormal shoot. Honestly, it was not scary.
Is that the Hellbang one?
Yeah, I feel that Changi Hospital is scarier than any other place. Like, whoa, Changi Hospital is really top. I feel one of my top few. I haven't go in. Wow. I cannot already. I really cannot. I vomit already.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. Oh no! Shout out to Hellbang. We're gonna give a shout out to them.
Shout out to Hellbang. Hello.
So nice of them. I only met one of your co-hosts here once during the longest podcast. The other one I have not met her yet. So maybe next year 2026 have you on the show. It's so great to have you here because having another fellow paranormal person, there's so much that we can bounce off. That I honestly never met. This is the third time I met Chee Tong. The first time I met him was at the longest podcast in June this year, of which we were just sharing stories. The second time I met you, lo and behold, was in the MRT a few days ago. So cute.
Tampines, the Jurong here also.
Okay, no. That time I saw him.
Oh, you were
I
there,
didn't
meh?
meet him and talk to him. Huh?
You were there?
I was there, not this year, last year.
Oh, last year.
Then last year also you were there at, I think, at Amokyo. You were meditating. You were chanting.
Yeah, Bai Tai Sui, I think.
Yeah. Then this is the third time. But you know, I think the chemistry just kind of there's so much commonality. So I promised to tell you a story that I had. Cliff Notes version. So you mentioned that you once went to a Christian house and then you had to respect the way. I did the same thing. It was a Catholic house. Went down, Christmas tree, the full works. And the call came about 2 a.m. So when I arrived, the house was 3 a.m. And they said, my house is haunted. That was the first line. My house is haunted. Can you come and check? So I said, I come in and check. And usually, as we know, when we do exorcism or even paranormal investigation, most times the spirits don't really move things around. Right? It's not like in a Hollywood movie or the mirror can fly and spin. You know what movie I'm talking about? And then I said, if there's any spirit here, please show yourself. Right? Then Mother Mary fell off the altar. Oh, shit. Right? Then, never mind. The boss, I said, if that was you, please show me another sign. Then the rosary beads flew off the altar, slide onto the dining table, fell onto the floor. No way to fake it. I cannot explain one. So the family, of course, left the house that day. They put a key there and said, you can stay. Right? You can stay here tonight. So when I decided to stay, it was not because I was ballsy. It was because I knew that whatever that I was dealing with was probably demonic in nature. And as a demon, you got your target. I'm not your target. But the fact that you are responding to me, I think let's get this conversation going. So again, I'm the 不要打. Let's negotiate, right? Almost settle this way. So I came down with all the information. Like you said, you detected there was a cursed object in the house. I detected there was a cursed object in the house as well. And because of based on some of the evidence, I felt, okay lah, I feel from what I'm discerning from my investigation knowledge, it's a Thai magic.
Oh, okay.
So I said, if I go to your room and I search under your bed, will I find something? Or he panic. The very end of my investigation, he kept denying lah. Then I even invited a Tibetan monk to come down to the house. He got a kila, he put a red tray, everything. He says, Eugene, cannot solve because this was when I learned it was a black flag lah. The spirits have the hell mandate to claim a life. He was owed a blood debt. Owned a blood debt. So I said, okay lor. Then I told the guy, sorry, I can't help you. Whatever you owe, you have to return. He said, no lah, I never owe lah, nothing at all lah. Then I said, okay lah. I mean, my job is just to tell you, right? There's really nothing I can do. So I left. 2 years after that, then the family invited me back for Chinese New Year dinner. Like, then I see him again, he see me, then, you're still alive. I see like all the gold, the ring, the watch, all I think returned back. Yeah. Then what's the last time I saw the family? No, they didn't die. It was the one time, I think it was a closure for their family and for me to like, we're all alive. So then after that I left lah. Which I think nothing happened lah to them.
Do you ever get to find out what's under the bed?
No, I never. But on
be
hindsight now, I'm
exciting.
very curious to know what it is. Because, but I think it can't be that hard to guess because he as a young boy, he was very wealthy and he said he win a lot of 4D. He was very lucky. And the thing was, the sway part was, he was not the one asking for favors. He was in a group of 10 who went down for the ritual to ask for favors. He just by the way. Then one by one, all his people start dying. He was 17 years old that time. Then he got like 9 friends that die away. I'm like, well, I'm 30 plus. I don't even have 9 friends that die. Then the way they die is all like Final Destination type one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Wow, this one is really damn fierce, yeah.
Yeah. I think the one time I did exorcism work that I felt frightened, right, shaken, was I had a glimpse of the thing. Usually I cannot see. When I go into meditation, I try to negotiate. I get the information download and I use intent to send out.
Yes.
Then one time we tried to close the door. I cannot close like that. Why? Then I open the door. I go in and try to look behind. Then I saw this black. It's almost like golem, but it's all black, holding onto the door. Don't let the door close.
Oh.
But it's all a split second only. It's like I look, I blink, it's gone.
It's more in your mind's eyes, that kind of thing, right?
Yeah. And you talk about the incense burning.
Yeah, yeah.
I tried to light the candle. The candle would not light. Light already. Windows are all closed, because the idea of the when we smoke the place was to keep the smoke inside. Windows were all closed. Aircon was off. We were all sweating. Light the candle. It's almost like as if someone.
Confirm got ghost. Because right, in one of our ways to find out whether a room got ghost is really to close all the windows. At each corner of the room, right, we place candle, then we light. So after a certain time we go back, right, if the candle confirm got ghost. Because they say ghosts like to blow away the smoke. Like to blow away the fire. So if it's like that, confirm the ghost is just there only. Yeah. Wow.
Nice.
Yeah,
Then
who is-
there
who's
were other times that window and door slam open. I think the window and door slam open was very common. Usually they make their presence known by opening and closing the door. I have it at Peace Center where I was there in one of the supposedly haunted unit, and I was in there lah. And I said, we're trying to make contact with the spirit. Then the door open up again, and again windows are all closed. The another occasion was at Changi Hospital.
Oh, you
Window. I'm sorry, Raintree Hospital, which is Raintree Hotel, which is near Changi Hospital. Window opening, closing. Wow. So, do you have some of such experiences to share as well?
I don't have of this kind of like opening. Who's that person?
That's Jonathan Lim. It's a photograph of him. Do you see him in the room here with us?
I feel like he's here.
He's here?
Yeah.
Ooh, tell us more about that.
I don't know, because like I just feel like he keep looking here. Yeah, so I was just talking to you, then I kind of feel that he's like here. Yeah, so I just look, then it's like, I
Is
think
he
he's
saying something, or is he trying to, pass a message?
I feel like he's like enjoying.
That's my man.
Yeah, but so he's the
So Jonathan Lim is my ex-co-host,
Oh.
and he passed away this year in January.
Okay.
So that's why I said these are his stuff that we took from his house, and we kept a photo of him here to remember him, almost like a mini shrine that's less macabre but more decorative, right?
Okay.
And there have been many occasions where people who came to my office, people with the psychic sense, have said, "Oh, Jonathan, want to pass you a message."
Oh, okay. No
Yeah.
wonder I feel like suddenly a pressure. Oh yeah.
At least he approved. He said this
Okay.
shock.
Thank you.
Today's episode shock.
Thank you. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey,
Yeah. Okay.
John let us win for the yes, he did. Yeah.
Yeah. But talking about Old Changi Hospital, I don't know if this one can share or not. But apparently, I went for a shoot recently with a host. Then when I went to the
Inside.
no, we didn't go inside lah, but we went to the back. Yeah. Then we were trying to walk. Then we don't know where is it, because we are very bad at. Me and the other person were very bad at direction. But the moment we walk to a place, we suddenly feel chills all over our body. Then we say, hey, don't know is it this place? Then we search the map. Oh, really? We reached the entrance lah. It's at the back lah. So we start to walk up. Then when we start walking up, he suddenly say, oh, cannot. Very, very uncomfortable. I also cannot. I start vomiting already.
Oh.
Yeah, it was the feeling was very, very, very strong. It's not like there are spirits, but it just feel like there was a very big pressure. Yeah, so we walk back. Then when we walk back, then we entered the thing very fast. Then when we walk back, then everything was done. Then he got possessed.
He got possessed after
I don't know whether he got possessed or not, but he
what
started
happened?
scream.
Okay.
Yeah, he screamed very loud. He shouted very loud. Then me and the other priest, there was a safety officer lah. The other priest also I know one is a friend.
Safety
Yeah,
officer.
we were
That's what
talking.
they call it
Yeah,
these days.
we were just talking, talking, sharing about this kind of thing.
Yeah.
Then it's like we hear scream. Then we're like, see me tai ji, yeah. Then he said, then we just look. Then he screamed. Then he kneeled on the floor. Then we just like, oh shit, wow, tai ji. Then we quickly go there, then he just settle. But I know that it was very shocking to me, because first time during my shoot, there was somebody that got into accident like that lah. Yeah. So I really feel that Changi Hospital, although I never go inside before, but just from the outside, I know that wow, this place is really not to be joked with. I feel like it's even scarier than other countries' haunted house.
Turns out I've learned this from the Canadian filmmakers that came down to film me and showing them around the area. Old Changi Hospital is one of the world's top 10 most haunted locations. We got onto the world map.
Wow.
Top 10, okay? World.
Wow.
And I've been in there myself because obviously at my age, when I was growing up, there was no internet, no smartphone. So if you were living in the east side, the most interesting thing you could do is to go explore Red House, Yellow House, White House, and of course Old Changi Hospital. And I used to climb in and we used to play hide and seek. And I'll play hide and seek without torchlight because stupid and young, right? And we would just play hide and seek. And I would sometimes smell like, how come this place got no smell? But that day we have strong medicine smell. Or sometimes you hear footsteps running around past you. But the ward is so big, you can see anyone running if there was any. Nothing. And one of the closest encounter to death where I had for the Old Changi Hospital was, so this was before going to army. I would spend the months, almost every night playing catching there. So after finish playing catching or hide and seek, we'll climb up the ladder to the rooftop, dangle our legs, just chill. I was not even a drinker then. I was just drinking like root beer only. Right? Then I heard my name being called. Eugene. Eugene. I turned. I saw my friend Kenny standing there. Bro, I lazy to go lah. Later I go and find you. Then I turned to my other side. Nobody. Kenny and Norman is there. Then I turned back, nobody. So who was it who called me? Then after that, they said, okay. I mean, I'm Asian. I also know when you see something or hear something not strange at night, right? You keep quiet, right? You don't share like, hey, by the way, guys, I thought I saw someone. You don't do that, right? So I said, then they say, okay, I'm about to go already. I said, okay, hold on. I want to go and check it out first. Then I take my torchlight. Then I go all the way there. Then I found that part of the rooftop where it was standing, right, had already collapsed. I would have dropped 4 stories down.
Shit.
Yeah.
Do you feel like in Changi Hospital, right, there is a ghost king there?
Yes!
Because I feel like I saw, when I went there, right, I saw something and to my experience, I feel like that looks like a ghost king to me. Like it is something that has been absorbing all the other entities around.
Yes.
Right.
So, those of you who came on my tour, you would have heard similar story. So I'm sharing this with you. Wow, I'm spilling content of my tour here, but you know it's beautiful because we have Chee Tong here to discuss it, right? And you just recently been to Old Changi Hospital. It is not rare, and it's also common knowledge that government actually do spend money to send spiritual masters to a certain place to cleanse. We know they do that for MRT stations, government buildings.
Yep.
And it's also not inconceivable to believe that they would have sent someone to Old Changi Hospital to cleanse as well. Because many times over the years they say, we're going to repurpose it, we're going to do something to it, but nothing was done. So there are masters who used to be in my era and all that, climb in and we used to try to cleanse the place. Or they tried to cleanse the place, not me. I did not do that. They say cannot cleanse. It's like trying to scoop water out of a boat when there's a big hole. Spirits will keep coming in. And from the experiences that we had and the stories that we've heard, it is not just the wandering spirits, your 7-month ghosts, the one who touch your hair, open door, close door. The people that see things there, they say that it's otherworldly, like some half creature, half things.
Yeah.
So, and the other thought process, which then leads me to believe that it could be a hell king or a ghost king there, is one of the arguments that we cannot prove or disprove was, why build a hospital on that hill? Because under that hill there is a portal or a ghost kingdom, a seat of power that a very powerful entity sits on. And that entity must have influenced whoever that was in power to build a hospital on that hill, because it was a direct connection between life and death. Do you think there's some truth to that, or
I
some
don't know
weight to
the
that?
history of this thing, but because I'm saying this because I saw something there lah. So I'm just trying to, ask people around as well. Because when I was there, you know I say there's a lot of spirits that look like bluish and all those. But when I go there, I don't see a lot of spirits like that. But what I felt was a very, very big entity. What I saw was actually a face, a very big face, and like that. So it looks a bit, to me, it looks a bit like those like Japanese oni, that type of looking thing. And it was as big as the wall, you know. And when I saw that, I was like, huh? Similar. Yeah, similar. And it was trying to suck things in. Yeah, so that's why I was like,
eat other
yeah.
spirits,
So that's why I was thinking, what was that? But the recent, when I was young, I went there, I saw that. But when I go there recently, I only feel the pressure, but I don't know where is that thing. So that's why I say, oh, is there something like a ghost king there? Have anybody encountered something like that before?
Not that I heard of.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the Ghost King idea doesn't seem too far-fetched.
Yeah,
It definitely goes in line with, I see people all rubbing their goosebumps away. You know, there's one hut outside the main gate.
No,
You went to the
is it the
different
car park there?
No, I didn't go to the car park. I usually go by the back.
The back. Okay, I went to the back. The back, because I went to, the first time I saw the Ghost King was at the car park there from the gate. But the recent one, I went to the back. The back was when I felt the very, very strong pressure. Yeah, and it's not from the hospital side. It's the left side. I thought it's a ready thing, but the left side was super strong. It was just like, my goosebumps coming out. Yeah.
I brought many people there.
But what is that?
I don't know. I think there's entities inside there, but I feel that this is me guessing. Okay, they cannot cleanse Old Changi Hospital, but what they did was they put a very, very powerful barrier around Old Changi Hospital.
Oh.
So whatever's inside gets trapped inside. You don't come out.
Oh, you know Labrador?
Yeah.
The one that the bunker, the Labrador Park there. There's a
Belay
hidden
battery
bunk.
up the hill.
Yeah, up the hill. There's a hidden bunker,
Yeah.
that kind of thing. When I went there to explore, I felt that somebody went there to put a barrier also. Yeah, because when I went there to explore, there are things inside, but the things never get out. I was just like, a bit weird leh. Yeah, I don't know who went to do things, but I think definitely somebody went to do things.
Ministry of Home Affairs. Okay, so in your opinion, besides Changi, which obviously, top in the world, which other estates in Singapore are, in your opinion, the most haunted?
No, I never seen anything Yishun. I never explored Fort Canning before. I think I walked past before, but to me, I feel that they're not harmful. Yeah, I never encountered anything scary, but I feel like where's that place? Is it Boon King?
Boon King.
The
Bidadari there.
Yeah. Yeah, that place. Like every time I go there, I just feel that it's bound to things gonna be bound like things gonna happen one day. Yeah. I just feel that there are some things that are not properly settled. Yeah. But I don't know what is it. Yeah. So I avoid that area.
So I'm going to share with you something. And it's true that as Supernatural Confessions, I usually get a lot of stories. And I think as the authority on Singapore supernatural law, the stories come in. I mean, they come to Hellbang and everything. But I guess we can take a snapshot of the stories that come in as quite the trend in Singapore. I found that Tengah seems to be highly haunted because I found that most old estates, they will build a temple first to placate the spirits before they build the house. Like they will chop down the tree, unearth the cemetery, and then the temple will be the first to be built in every new estate. That was not the case with Tengah. Tengah still haven't built their temple yet. It's 2 years later.
Yeah.
So it's like they chop down tree, they build houses, then spirit's like, wait, where's to go? So as of now, right now, Tengah stories coming to me, right, like really like water. When early this year when BTO opened, they got the key. Almost on a daily basis, I got Tengah stories. Now, Bidadari is one place that we all assume, including me, like having known the history of Bidadari, which was once a Muslim cemetery, one of the most corrupt Muslim cemetery, when they unearthed and then for about 10 years, they just let it lie dormant and thinking that people will forget. So, when they built a BTO there, strangely enough, I didn't get any stories. But last weekend, when I was sitting in a cab, and I got the person's number, his name is Ali. He said he just dropped off a nurse at Bidadari. And the nurse said, can you wait with me while I call my husband down? Because the nurse has a third eye, and she can see things loitering around, sitting on the pavement, and it's not human, it's spirits. So the husband must come down, take her up. Yeah, she says, I'm just waiting for 5 years TOP and I will sell this place. And according to the cab driver, Ali, he says, yeah, many other people who live in Bidadari also have experienced similar stories. One of them, the husband don't even believe that there's a kakak sitting on a tree. Then he says, where? Show me. Then they both look up. He took a photo. Then he went back. He went to check. Because with your eyes, he can't see. He went back home. Because when he took photo, he didn't bother. Because from the screen, he couldn't see. Only when he checked the image later on, there seemed to be a wispy, fog-like thing on the tree, which in his eyes, he cannot see. Because he was very sure he was looking at the branch where his wife was saying, there's a kakak. He's like, where? Don't have. Take photo, screen, don't have. So for him to later look at the photograph and saw a thick white smoke when there was none, where he was looking so clear, to him that was evidence enough. Then of course I asked her, where's the photo?
Where's the photo?
Delete.
I have photo.
Huh?
No, I have photo of the 7-month prayer.
show me.
Somebody was taking pray in a temple. So they were doing prayers, right? Then after that, in the photo, it seems like there are people behind. When I try to find.
Which temple is this?
It's Malaysia lah, Malaysia.
Oh, Malaysia.
Yeah, Malaysia.
We all see,
We are loading.
Oh, loading.
Loading.
Yeah, you can feel free to go toilet. Don't worry.
See this one. This one they are doing a prayer. Then got a lot of smoke, right? You see
Oh, got head on.
You see like there are people.
Yeah. Oh, this one is clear.
Yeah, okay. So many people just waiting.
We cock teasing you all. Wow, but then you cannot see. This one is
Damn clear. This one also.
okay. Can I put this up if you send it to me? Is it?
I sent to you.
Okay. So in order to see the photograph, you gotta go. No lah. I mean, this one what patron paywall only lah, not so chibai lah. Okay, patron will get it first, but you all can go to our Supernatural Confessions IG and or Facebook to take a look.
Careful to you. Yeah.
All right. Wow.
Yeah,
Ooh.
very clear. I was like, whoa.
Wow. You also CB lah, we all lah. Yeah. Okay, let you all see later. Later, you all after the show can ask Chee Tong, huh? Okay.
Okay, later I show you.
You want to tell us about are you okay with, okay, she's too shy to talk, but are we okay to talk about you falling unconscious?
Hey, you got faint, right? Almost.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I was not there lah.
Yeah.
I was at a place. Yeah.
Anything you want to share with us regarding, this is 7 months, is it?
Yeah,
Prayer?
so during 7-month prayer, okay,
Yeah.
so she haven't officially become like a priest yet. So she's not ordained as a priest, but
Okay.
she joined us as like a scripture chanting, like a person lah, like a member. So during 7 months, we do a lot of prayers associated with the dead. So during this particular part where we are summoning the spirits, so for maybe like hundreds of tablets, so many different spirits. While she was chanting halfway, suddenly she feel that there was somebody touching her head, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
someone behind me saw my head.
So suddenly her face turned very pale. Then after that she started to feel very uncomfortable. Then want to faint like that. Then there are people that can see there. Then apparently like they say that there's somebody, the spirits are touching her head, like trying to play with her. Because sometimes when they are not ordained yet, they join in this kind of rituals, they don't really have the protection. Yeah, so that's why I got tell you right before class, like when 7 months you all see anything or encounter anything, just keep quiet, cause we'll kena one.
Send a story to Supernatural Confessions later on. After that.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
Okay.
yeah, bound to lah.
It's because like they know you're going to be spiritually strong, so they come and test your resolve first lah.
I think spirits they like attention lor. They like to get our attention lor. Yeah.
So there's the blue box that I missed out by Alsatian. Eugene asked Chee Tong about the OCH spider with subwoofer. Okay, so one of my go back to OCH part, right? In one of my late this I think it was 2000, early 2000s. I went back there again, and again I stood at the corridor without torchlight, and I tried to scare people. So people would come up the staircase. I would stand there and I would do this. So there's one time I tried to scare the guy lah. I was standing in the darkness. Then he take the torchlight, he shine at me. Then he stopped. Then he take a few steps forward. Then he shout, "Run!" Then I also panic. I also run. Run. Then we exit the back of OCH. Then I laugh. I say, "Oh, I punked you, bro." He says, No. I saw something on the ceiling above you. It was a spider with a woman's head.
Is it very big?
It's big lah, giant spider lah.
This big?
No, he said it's big lah. Why?
Don't know. Maybe it's the one that I saw.
The face ah.
Yeah, the face. Because I saw the face, but it's many years back already. But
Yeah.
it's just like I remember it's round.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know whether, but how big is it? Yeah. But the one I saw was that big.
Just hold the post. Okay.
Yeah, the one I saw was them. Yeah, then the face was like.
Oh, Pasir Ris, Dempsey Hill, Tengah, anyone, Diamond Block Place also. Eugene, why you never share this Beda Diary stories? Because Eugene only got it last week when I was seeing the cab driver.
Wow, later people complain, say we lower their property price.
One thing I learned about Singapore is that no matter what ghost story you tell about the place, the scariest thing about the estate is the property price. Case in point, Bishan. How many people are saying, "Oh, Bishan Cemetery, Bishan so haunted, Bishan MRT haunted." Look at the Bishan prices.
Bishan haunted me. I feel like no leh.
That's why. Kelly's Castle. Tilo says Kelly Castle. Perak may also have a ghost king. Oh,
Sorry, where?
Perak. Kelly's Castle.
Perak, Malaysia.
Perak, Malaysia. Yeah.
I never go before.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, Ipoh.
Hellbank SC excursion to Perak.
Anytime.
Ipoh.
All right. Wow. Any questions from our fans here tonight?
Ipoh Green.
Have you been to Tampines Eco Green?
No leh. I was hearing the story of yours saying just now. I think it's quite interesting. I think I'll explore one
So
day.
I'm going to bring the people, I mean, not today, of course, but just to give you a Cliff Notes version, I run a tour there in the day. And I said, this place, all haunted lah. And it was before sundown. So there were children and everything. So I made it really family fun and friendly lah. Then there's a bunch of adults, after my tour, decide to go there to explore. Then they all saw things, they all felt things.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh,
Ipoh.
Derek's there. So one of the things I always joke about is that as a very generous boss, I'm going to take my entire team for excursion to Amber Court. Because I found that the Airbnb is 10 ringgit per night.
Oh, I would love to go Amber Court as well. I've heard many
So
stories
they say
about it.
invite Chee Tong to Amber Court.
Okay.
So you are invited, Chee Tong.
Yeah.
We are almost at 11:34 already. Any questions from our guests here, audience?
They think they want to see the picture. lah.
Okay. So that's it. Any final stuff that I asked Chee Tong at the start if he wants to sing a song. He says, "I like Hokkien song." Now, obviously, if anything to do with Hokkien song, we have one in-house expert lah.
Yeah.
So since the in-house expert is here, I'm gonna call him. Both of you can sit side by side. One wear white to be, you all can be your
What
Tozi Api lah.
Hokkien song you sing? What's your favorite Hokkien song?
What's my favorite?
Yeah. I need to find lyrics. Yeah.
Be careful the cam.
Wow, I send my high tides.
You go and pee first and come back or not? Go pee. CT, any stories you heard from your masters or friends while we wait for him to come back?
Oh, actually, my master tell me a lot of stories. Yeah.
Come.
So, do you know that the Hendon camp? You heard of the Hendon camp, the
Yeah.
demon thing, right?
The demon's face of Hendon Camp.
Yeah.
Tell me the story again.
Okay, so they say that last time there was a demonic worshipper in this Hendon camp, in the commander camp. So he drew like this satanic thing on the wall. Then after that, things start to happen in the bunk. So they decided to cleanse the space. Then they repaint the wall, but the picture keep coming out. So when I first heard about this story was when I was in secondary school, because my science teacher was part of the batch. So he told me it happened during their batch, and he said really the thing keep coming out. So when I become a priest and I was talking to my master decided to share to me a ghost story. So he said that, do you know the Hendon camp, this story? He said, oh, that one is I settled one. I was like, huh? Yeah, so he said that last time Hendon camp, every year they will do a 超度. a salvation ritual. And they will invite priests from Hong Kong. Yeah, all the way into the camp to do the ritual to suppress that thing. I don't know what is it.
Then how did he solve it?
I think after that solved already. Now no more already. Yeah, but it took quite a few years.
Because I heard a story. So this could be the master that they were referring to. So in the story that I knew growing up was the Encik called a master, a Taoist master. So that part coincide with the master. Encik called Taoist master to come down to cleanse. And then the master said, this wall you cannot touch, you cannot paint over because it is the portal to the underworld.
Oh, is it?
So the Encik say, you don't give me the problem, you give me the solution. Then the priest of war, I got a solution for you. The wall you don't touch because this is the wall for the spirits. We must respect that wall. So they built a false wall in front of the pillar to cover the wall. So that's how they solved the problem. They never blocked the passage.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go back and ask my master again.
Finally, we can interview the source of this. I love it. Is there any other famous places that
he got? Like last time the Pasir Ris Escape Theme Park, right? Yeah, he said that time when that place was very haunted, so they decided to call him down for the exorcism. Especially, he said the most haunted part is actually the roller coaster part. Yeah, area.
What's his name? Alexander. He used to work there.
Yeah, so he said they invited him to go inside to do the cleansing. So when they were doing the cleansing, right, the moment they start the ritual, the whole place, the lights turn off. Yeah. Then they say, why the lights off? Then they ask the technician to go and check. Then the technician after checking, they leave them behind. Because they say they went to check, right, but everything was okay. Then they got too scared, they run away. Leave my master there, Yeah. So my master was with a few other people. Then in the end they say, then how, the ritual want to start or not? Then they say, no choice. Then they drive their car in, use the car spotlight to use as the light for a while. So once they invite the gods, right, then all go back. So after they finish the ritual, they leave all the table there, the cloth, all the ritual items there. They go back first. Then next day when they come back, right, the whole table burn. Then when they say, who burn? Then when they go and see the CCTV, right, because the incense all take out already, no fire. When they see from the CCTV, right, the cloth burn from below by itself in the middle of the night, then burn. Yeah. So he said that place very strong.
Hey, don't stop. Keep going. Got any more?
No lah. He just tell me a few things. He just say like Pasir Ris was he's the one that tell me that Pasir Ris is a very difficult area to solve. I don't know leh. He never tell me like whether it was successful or not. But that's the story he tell me lah. I think maybe not successful, but I don't dare say. Later he slapped me. Yeah, but he said that Pasir Ris is a very difficult area to solve. He said when they start realizing there's a problem there was an old master that went to try to suppress the area. So they built I think a pillar there or something. Then the moment he built the pillar to suppress it, right, a few days after then he passed away already. Yeah, he said that pillar, don't know whether it's still there or not. I think a few years back then they removed, then start to things happen again. Yeah.
Actually, if this weekend you are free, Sunday, I would highly recommend for you to come for a tour I'm running at the National Gallery.
This story, oh my god, I cannot. You remind me of the National Gallery story because there was somebody, okay, in my priesthood and in my journey, there was somebody in a Taoist circle that came to me suddenly and said, if you ever encounter somebody that tells you to do prayers at National Gallery, avoid at all costs. Yeah.
You should invite him to go to the tour.
Yeah, because
But why?
according to legends, there is a entity that was last time at Victoria Concert Hall. Then when they excavate, they shift the entity into National Gallery. This National Gallery, the entity is waiting for his master to come back. It's like during colonial era one. So the entity has been haunting the place. And whoever go and try to like cleanse the place, right, the life will get shortened. So he tell me, avoid at all costs.
The entity, is it a male or female entity?
I think it's a male entity. Yeah. I'm not sure like I vaguely remember. I don't think he tells me if it's a male, the gender of the entity, but he said there's an entity there. Then he said they like to call young priests to go there because we don't know.
You mention which part of the gallery?
So there was a story about a priest that came to cleanse the place.
National Gallery, yeah.
The National Gallery around 2010, 2011.
Ah.
Apparently, he died also at a young age. So I did not I did not coincide the two things, but now that you mention this, it could very well be affecting him. So because the National Gallery only opened in 2016 officially, right, after the whole renovation, the first priest said all him, right?
Yeah.
So they called a second priest to come down.
Escape theme park.
Escape Theme Park has many dark spots. Yeah, so this Sunday, if you want, I'm running a tour there. It's probably the first and only time that they're allowing me to tell ghost stories there of this nature. And during one of the tour that I ran with them, we all heard. See, I see all the already. We all heard a loud right, and it came from a courtroom. So it's an open court. From there, I turned around, I could see the place. There's no one, and then my first instinct was, okay lah, if everyone heard the sound is so clear, it's not ghost lah. Maybe it's one of the effect, right? Then later on after the tour, I'm like, hey, who was the one who screamed? So on point. Then they, sir, no one was downstairs to scream. Then I said, no, very clear. See, I even recorded it, I can hear. Then we play back. It's very clear, like, like a human scream.
Oh my god.
But no one claimed credit for that. And on top of that, National Gallery, even though it's a Halloween tour, is still steeped in heritage, true crime, and everything. It's not Halloween Horror Nights. There is no need to amp up cheesy screaming sound. So who the hell, where's that scream coming from?
Is it a male or female scream?
So it sounded like, I mean, I think it's a female scream, but then it's just a weird. It could be a man screaming like a girl, lah. Okay, but it's a piercing
scream.
Then there's another location where the door rattled on its own. Like, oh, that's a nice effect. Then I said, oh, wow, this is a new one. Because during rehearsal, I walked through, never happened. Then they say, sir, no one's there.
No, also the staff, the faces, they were like very scared also.
They also were scared.
I think the staff there know lah. They don't know, man.
Then there's also another location. Suddenly there's a foul smell, but some people smell foul smell, some people say flower smell, some people say dog smell. So very different kind, but it's a smell. But the worst one for me was everything I thought was an effect, because I only found out after the tour. So during the tour, I was not scared.
Oh, shit.
But the very last part of my tour, I was just doing closing already, right? Then the speaker suddenly turned on by itself. And then started having like, I thought was Indonesian chanting. Some people heard was Thai chanting. Then I'm like, hey, so a bit tak kena. I'm already doing closing already. Then you say play that, a bit anti-climax, right? Then I looked to the staff lah. I said, can you turn off? Then they look at me and
Nobody.
It's turned off.
so they check after that, right? Then they say, oh, we cannot turn off the sound because the AV room is locked. The staff have already went off for the day. Remember, we will check with them the next morning. Then as we left the place, right? Because if the thing had been turned on and they forgot to turn off, right? When we were walking along that level, we should have already heard the sound. Because if there's no bodies after hours, we should have heard the sound. But we didn't hear. We only arrived there, I tell half the story, then the thing play. And the thing stopped after we left. So the next day when they asked the team like, oh, yeah, when we left for the night, we turned off everything already. So where the sound come from?
Wow.
So anyway, inviting you to go down and, anyone watching
Thank
in,
you.
this Sunday, check out the link on our Supernatural Confessions website, supernaturalconfessions.com. The link to the National Gallery ticket is there for $69. This I'm just a tour guide for the National Gallery. So
Include dinner.
$69 includes dinner at 6:30 to 8 o'clock. Then 8 o'clock, the tour starts. So you go there, you can go and get a sense of the place.
Wow, can. Sure. Wow, quite interesting. Wow.
You get to hear the inside scoop.
Maybe that entity come out.
Yeah, I got you there. I feel safe. Okay. Now you pang Joe finish already. Bladder, okay. Have you discussed what song you want to sing?
I follow you. I follow you.
我问天啊，我问题啊。
I need to go and find the lyrics.
我问题，我问题。
Why suddenly got the singing segment?
It's always been it's always been,
Actually at the start only.
Usually at the start.
Oh, is it?
We put it at the back, nicer lah. Everybody can sing together.
Then if old songs you know,
What? Which old song?
Kim Bao Yin you know.
Oh, 我会.
Okay. 来，
Hey, yo.
Wait, I need
记
the
下别
lyrics.
来。
This one you sing ah? I thought this one is female sing ah.
Double cannot sing also.
Both of you like.
But 你的鼻音 must 重哎。
不用紧的嘛，
Oh,
不用紧的嘛
okay, 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 okay.
Yeah,
I follow you, I follow you.
Your acapella duet.
Sorry,
ah.
sorry.
Really ah, so cool.
来，大家掌声鼓励。
Thank you,
唱歌
everybody.
那个那个，你需要 lyrics 吗？
Good to 不用。
不要哇
Good to be back in the screen again.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Audience.
Okay, okay, I look at lyrics.
Shall we?
Yeah, sure, you start.
Okay, start. I start first, is it?
Got interlude. Ding 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 ding.
别人的生命是空金个报应，阮的生命毋值钱。别人若开嘴是金言玉语，阮若是假讲话，念咪就出代志。怪阮的路途是推着歹背哩，人是好命囝，阮咧做兄弟。当我的野鸟替阮天，人在江湖身不由己。虽然是做兄弟。阮心也真稀微，烧酒伴阮度日子。过去的往事，毋敢提起，手尾我头行，怎样会无勇气？
哇，那么酷啊！哇 Master， 哇 Master， 哇
Even you know, you're my 偶像Eugene my 偶像 ，You is my 大象，You is my 大偶像
没了，哇 Master， 哇
But I can very humbly and very honored to tell you that I am the supernatural superstar.
哇 ，Yes，
Thank you.
funny，
I hope you guys have enjoyed today's show. You know, with our guests, we always have no idea what to expect, and I think
Thank you.
I think the stories that you shared, the energy, the vibe, and the chemistry you brought to the table, I am very grateful.
Thank you
so
for
much.
having me.
I know some of you have been asking, maybe we should do paranormal investigation together. Maybe at Amber Court, huh?
Ah, interesting.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow, OCH.
Oh, if you can go in, I'll go in there.
We've been writing letter.
Oh, try
I
lah.
know Wayne and Kyle from Hantu has been writing letter. I think SLA look at us. These people. Even now the Cisco don't even come to the gate anymore. They see my face, they know.
Yeah.
Okay, we cannot promise this, but I do think one of the next event that I would love to call you for is we live stream out of Amber Court.
Oh, sure.
Sure?
Okay.
Or bring him to bring him to the okay. That's all from me. Prince of Paranormal, Eugene Tay signing out. This is Friday Night Live. Say we'll see you guys on Monday for housekeeping. Oh, where's my mouse? I need to change my screen. I need to prepare. Talk until I also forget. Any last words, Chitong?
No, thank you for having me. I hope you all enjoyed. Yeah.
All right. Good night, everybody. See you guys next week.
Bye. Good night.
What did you find? You are listening to Supernatural Confessions.